But there's just, there's just, I will be coming live and explaining and just putting it to bed because there's missing pieces of the puzzle that no one understands. And there's so many people's names being mentioned. Like my best friend, she's not a content creator. She doesn't come on the app. Like, and over the last year, she's massively helped me with my life and my mental health and just even my platform, like giving me advice, like valuable advice. And she gets dragged into it as well, So people will have their say, but at the same time, like it's that whole situation, and everyone remembers it as well. It's constantly being weaponized against me, like used as an excuse. And I never ever mentioned the pictures. I never ever mentioned the pictures. Do you know who mentioned the pictures? Mama Kaz. Again, Mama Kaz mentions the pictures. Mama Kaz, you know. So this is just the hello bot. This is just one of the first of many things that people will have to say, and I think it just goes to show that the egos, the narcissism, and it is narcissistic. It's so narcissistic, and people can see it. Like literally, shine a light on the darkness, and it'll all come out. And it's like, yeah, I'm just glad it's all out there now. I never done it for malicious intent or anything like that. I just done it so people would leave me the fuck alone, and people would understand me a little bit better as well, because there's only so much one person can take by a group of people, And well, you say it cockapoo. She says it's I don't trust her. I don't trust her. Trust is a massive thing for me. And they can say that they don't do shit and all stuff like that, but then it's the bitterness behind the scenes, Like, we just chill and come on, and I don't care about positions, I don't care about numbers. But then the whispers behind the scenes, what was it? The whispers behind the... Hold on, I'm getting messages. Wait there. Hold on. But and it's like as well, they keep what was it? And I said yesterday, when they keep bringing up G Crew's name, me and G Crew had a disagreement, and people were in his ear, but we've spoken like adults off the app and put our stuff to bed, And what was it? And it's literally like it's stirring the pot and trying to get other people to get involved, And but back to cockapoo, it's like people say all of this stuff, and here he is. People say all this stuff, and big up Ems, thank you. Hold on. Let me quickly say, because I'm getting sidetracked. So it's like people say that they watch me and stuff, but they'd come in at like, what's the word? Coming at 9:45, in and out, looking at the optics, Everybody, we've sorted stuff out, please. Because they love to mention your name, Pick up, thank you, everyone. 100%. 100%. And it's a shame because I've lost friends over it as well, People that I held in a high regard and that. Yeah, and the thing is, it's like he's like, we had a laugh, and it was a shame. But then they've tried to use him as a pawn in whatever game it is they're playing, It's just ridiculous. It's all ridiculous. it's, what's the word? I think seeing people's comments yesterday and seeing how people were talking, I could see the lies. I could hear them, like just there, like about the split screen stuff. Like, what the fuck? You know, and it's like can I just say as well, I'll say about Miss J, I've always had a good relationship with Miss J. I've always had a good relationship with her on and off the app. I've never looked at her in that clique. Although she's friends with Miss Red, she's not friends with other people. Does that make sense? So we've always spoken. We've spoken about our personal lives. Like anything I told her has never got out. You know, she doesn't do group chats either. We were both put in a group chat once and we were like, whoa, 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 what you doing? No. And we both literally came out of it. And then we called each other. She's like, nah, fuck that. I was like, yeah, fuck that. You know, I don't trust anybody, you know. But also what I can do is, what I can do is not hate people for being there for me, you know. And when people say they're giving me a platform, it really pisses me off because no one's giving me a platform. I started this on my own. I did it all myself, you know. It was just the one thing that I love to do was nearly lost and ruined all my hard work that I did. But big upheld, thank you everyone, because of the FYP, you know. And it's so easy to deny accountability and say, but I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I wasn't involved. No, but you're in the comment, you're the ringleader, you know. Everyone make sure you follow G. It's just on the repeats, mate. It's on the repeats, you know. Miss Red saying about us falling out. And the thing is, they enjoyed that. They enjoyed that because me and G stopped talking because of politics and because of bullshit and people in the ear, you know, and it's easily done. And then they've used him hoping that he's going to fire up and stuff like that, you know, because he's been ranting because he's got people in his ear. Of course he's going to get pissed off. They used him to their advantage, you know. They used him to their advantage because they knew it'd get at me. It's a whole shit stirring. And then we spoke. Yeah, we had an argument, of course we did, but we spoke in the end. Big up, Sean. Thank you so much. Big up, you legend. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, and we spoke yesterday and the day before that and just hashed it out, and things, having swapped what we had to say to each other, it wasn't what it was made out to be. You know what I mean? And it's peaceful repairing friendships, and it's like a weight off your shoulders, because I don't want drama with anyone. I haven't got time for drama. I've got shit to do. You know, I just want to see the people around me and my friends succeed, and that is genuinely what I want, you know. Like Wolf, like G, like DG, like all these creators that have been there for me or given me something, whether it be mentally, emotionally, you know. I've met these people in real life. You know, I've met these people in real life and I've got a lot of time for them. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or just stress. we'll always be arguing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we give as good as we get. But it's like, they're my boys, isn't it? And I've also got my girls. But at the same time, it's when people play dirty, you know, and when people see a beef that someone's having without knowing the story behind it, and they use that as a pawn in the game. Does that make sense? Yeah, I spoke to him this morning. I've got really good relationships with creators. I have, because there's not like a power struggle. There's not like, you know, all of this bullshit. It's just genuine people that just want to have a laugh and create and have a great time with their communities. That's literally it. But then at the forefront of it, it's, you know, it's my story. It's my story. Everybody else that was involved in last year, I have great relationships with. I have amazing friendships with. You know, even other people that help me out. You don't see them firing up lives saying I scammed them. Do you know what I'm saying? They're still like my friends. You know? And it's, what's it? What's that? Yeah, and no one would confirm it on the app that it was a load of bullshit when it was, you know? And behind it was two very narcissistic people, which I will be speaking about in its full entirety from day one. From day one, they made themselves known yesterday. So they've shot themselves in the foot because now I have to bring people out that aren't creators that have been mentioned, you know, and it's more for them. I'm gonna send you some free subs. 1 second. Hold on. How do I send? Is it not let me do it? Oh yeah, there we go. Good luck, everyone. 10 of you have got some free subs. But yeah, it's not that deep. Like, it doesn't have to be that deep. But what it is, it's just like Cockapoo says, it's paranoia. I'm not paranoid. I'm just aware of people's bullshit. I smell it a mile off. You know, I'm not playing games. I've got no need to play games. Like, you know, people will watch who they want to watch. I don't find anybody a threat. I find myself a threat. I compete with myself and how to make myself better and do better, you know, have amazing people in my life, whether that be other creators that I could, what's the word, work with. Oh, Roots Gang, piss off. Honestly. You know? That's it. And I'm hoping with this, when I do my show on Monday, people can watch it and, you know, enjoy it and make of it what you will, to see it for yourself. So it's like, for me, it is like the finale. It's like my mods are the best. They are, Leonie, I'll agree. Who pinned that comment? Blocked. But it's like, for me, it's all speaks for itself, you know, it all speaks for itself. It was all just very much, just keeping people happy and having to protect my platform, you know, and having been harassed for the last year and having other creators being harassed as well from these people. And it's so frustrating when I see people who are involved coming on going, I don't want drama. I'm just like, and I'm like, like, you've been in everyone's DMs and everyone's comments, man, and you're sitting there saying you don't want drama, you know. And it's been a long old road to be able to get to this point and just say how it is and get the mud off me that's been stuck to me, you know. And of course, everyone will have an opinion. Absolutely, you're entitled to it. But at the same time, sometimes not everything is as it seems. And I feel like if you're gonna be talking about other creators or subjects that are sensitive, I don't think you should, because you're not in a position to. You haven't got the credentials. You know, I feel like a lot of the boxes are toxic, and they are. Like, I've never known anything like it. The contradictions, the double standards, you know, the one rule for one, the one from everyone else. And I think for me, it's been triggering for me, because if anyone's been in any dodgy relationships or any dodgy friendships, you'll understand when people were essentially trying to gag you or control you, and like with the manipulation tactics. Big up Paige, thank you. You know, and it's so easy to say you don't do this and you don't do that. You don't, but your mates do, you know. What's that? Can I ask why it's taken you so long to come out with this? Like, why now? Why now? Because every person has a limit, you know, and when it starts to affect your platform, whose was the only FYP show that was getting reported and removed, always between the hours of 9:45 and 10. Everyone's seen it. Everyone's seen it. And, you know, it's like people want you to do so much for them, but what are they doing for you? And I looked back and I was like, I don't want my own agency, behave. I want my own podcast and my own studio. I don't need an agency. I don't want to do all that shit. And I'd sit there, and when you weigh up the options, you know, and when I'm allowed, when I have an opinion, just as much as she is, or Alex Brigham is, yeah, or Mama Kaz is, allowed these, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm seeing hot air, and I'm like, but one person has an opinion on you, whether you like it. People have an opinion on me, but I don't fire up lives for hours and argue the toss. I don't need to defend my character, because people will see what they want to see. You know, like I say, I've got a clear conscience. I don't need to defend nothing. I'm comfortable in my own skin. You know, I don't find anyone a threat. I just do my own thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm secure within myself. So I don't need to, what's the word? Oh shit, what was I saying? Yeah, and for me, it was like, when I looked at the optics of it all, if you will, it was the case of, I'm moving so much around and getting what shit for it, you know? Hello, Hustle. And then, you know, I'd say something that I didn't agree with, like something Alex would say. I didn't try to make him out to be a racist. It was just a video that I played. Just like it's the video like your best friend plays. You know, big up Baristo. You know? I'm not trying, I'm a Scorpio, man. I see through it. So when people, big up Meg, big up Chancey, when people project and they say, you're trying to spin a narrative, I ain't trying to spin shit. Like, that's a reflection of your behavior. You know, when people are saying they're trying to take this from me, no, that's a reflection on your behavior. Yeah. Like sitting there telling me I've got secret discords. I ain't got no fucking discords. I barely even message in my mod group chat. I can't keep up with it. You know, I don't even message my boyfriend. I leave him on red for like 2 days. So you think I've got time to sit there in a fucking Discord? Are you mad? You know, so when people are, big up Tia, thank you guys. So when people are saying, you're doing this and you're doing that, in my head, I'm like, you're telling me your story. Like, you're telling me what you're about. You know, because it's that mentality. If you have that mentality that people are doing that, where's that mentality coming from in your subconscious? Because you're doing it. You're telling on yourself. You know, and I've spent years with, like, being in the care system as well and having a really toxic dad. Like, I've spent years around these people to know. Like, and I've just shielded myself, but I've spent years around these types of people. I smell it a mile off. You know. So, yeah. And it's like, it's obvious. And the thing is, they take you for idiots. They take you for absolute morons. You know, because they'll sit there and go, you don't know what, I don't do box battles. They're like, you don't know what it's like. You don't, you know, this and this and this. People can't see it. And it's like, people can. People can see it. Stop thinking these people are thick as shit, because they're not. You know, there's a whole audience that are fucking from all sorts of walks of life, with all sorts of levels of intelligence, you know, scientists, a cleaner, a single mum, a single dad, like everyone comes from somewhere different. But it's that they're so consumed in themselves You know, I don't want nobody's audience. I just want to do my own thing. You know, and I spoke out because I'm cutting the cord. I'm cutting myself away from it. You know, big up Lindsay. I did. I'm very proud of you lot, man. Like, you really are a hive. Yeah, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I've done shitty things in the past. Of course I have. We all fucking have. You know, but it's how you learn from it and how you grow. And I think what sometimes people, when someone, I like to think I am genuine, you know. I'll never say I'm a good person, because if people have to say they're good people, I always say they're not. You know, big up Gracie. Thank you, Debsy. You know, oh, I'm a good person. I'm this. But come on, like your character will speak. Big up, Hannah. Thank you. People see it, so you don't need to explain it. You know, people see it, so they don't need to explain it. One second. Nathalie, thank you, Helen. You know, so I don't have to sit there and say how much of an amazing person I am or the stuff that I've done for people. I don't need to say any of that. I don't need to, because it speaks for itself and people see it. Am I out of sync? Thank you, Little Lise. Big up everyone tapping. Am I out of sync? Oh. Oh. Is that better? But yeah, and it's my story to tell. It's my story to tell. It's my business. She was a part of it. She was a huge part of it. And you know, it's this wasn't just a direct attack at Miss Red, if you will. This was a starting afresh, so no one had stuff on me, like, to weaponize against me, especially my traumas and my past. So I started from day one. I started from the day everyone thought I was a scammer, you know. I started from there. And then I said the whole piece. It wasn't just firing up a live about Miss Red. Sit your narcissism down and have a word with yourself. It's not all, like, you know. And I didn't send her that picture to try and manipulate her, like she says, and to stop talking. I sent that picture out of desperation, because that picture was the only thing I had for people to believe I had been sectioned and why I was in the mess that I was in. Because they were being so trash about it, you know. And then she's got the nerve to sit there and say, what about me? Again. Make it make sense. You know? And this isn't no ulterior motive or anything like that. This is just someone who classed you as a friend, sick of your bullshit. You know, sick of your bullshit. When all I've done is tirelessly, behind the scenes, tried to prove to her that I'm not this awful person that she thinks I am. You know, i.e. the cards and the flowers. That wasn't me being manipulative or trying to, what's the word? Get into her head. That's me being Zach. Anybody that knows me, I love a bouquet and a moon pig. You know, nothing says I appreciate you more. You know, and I was grateful for her giving me the after show, because my platform was nearly destroyed because of her and her little squad. You know, yes, you can, Diane. Of course you can. So yeah. Why would you send gifts though if she had done you wrong? Because behind the scenes, what you're saying, right? What I'm saying is I never bought it. I don't want my trauma and that all over the app. Yeah, I never wanted it all over the app. I didn't want people discussing the pictures. I didn't want all of that. Mama Kaz brought that to the app. Do you understand? But at the time when you've got people in Miss Red's ear, left, right and centre, and you're just trying to do your own thing on the platform and also trying to rub her ego to let her know that you're not this manipulator like most of her friends and even her is, you know. So I'm just being my genuine self, you know. But then if you look at it, when you go against it, you don't just get her saying her opinion, you get the whole Volturi, you know. The whole Volturi will start firing up lives, getting those numbers in and getting everyone. But as much as, you know, my mental health is being discussed, and as much as people aren't gonna like her and that, I'm not a massive see you next Tuesday. So you can be diplomatic and have your opinion, but again, you still got to think of her mental health as well, because it's a lot. And yeah, did she think about mine? No, she didn't, but we're not the same people. So I'd rather people just, what's that, you yourself be in those boxes going after whoever. Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, the people who I was going after had a right to, because of their problematic bullshit behaviour. But I never said anything horrible, never body shame, never racist, never ableist, nothing, you know, because I say it how it is. That's it. You know, every opinion or negative opinion I've had against someone was for good reason. You know, not just for the sake of it. Mama Luce. Oh, big up Mama Luce. Big up Mama Luce. I'm not, like, people call me a bully. I'm not a bully. I'm comfortable in myself. I'm secure enough. If people want to think I'm a bully, think I'm a bully. But if I was that bad, would I sit there and say, like, take her mental health into consideration as well? And although you could sit there and say she doesn't take people's mental health into consideration, you're not her either, you know? So that's where you can set a standard and not lower yourself to people's levels. I've merely just had an opinion and told my truth, you know? I didn't know she messaged Fat Freak, no. I didn't. I only thought it was Mama Kaz, and then I found out Gracie seen it as well, and then yesterday I found out Fax had it. You know? Do you know what I mean? Oh, do you love these? Hold on. You know, yeah, and it's one of those ones. But I also want people to, when she comes on tomorrow, listen to what she has to say. Whether it's just probably a deflection to keep her to keep her reputation, if you will, whatever. Like, an apology would be nice. Like, first of all, but yeah, I just don't want everyone to lower yourself to that, and just, you know, be diplomatic and be, what's the word, just be an adult. Listen, Lady Whistledown, thank you, Kieran as well, like, you know, because so many people, because of her and I, have been in this position before, like me last year, you know, like, if you can sit there and say you can't control what people say, I don't have a choice. Pick up Sally. Thank you everybody. Like, I can't control what my friends say. Yes, you can, because I do. If I was friends with creators on this platform and they said something out of turn, I'd pull them up on it. You know, I'd pull them up on it. Or I'd say, please don't do that, because it's going to cause shit on me. You know, you literally do have my mods. I tell my mods, behave yourselves. Like, don't be nasty. Don't go trolling people in comments. I'd encourage people not to troll. Do you understand? You have a massive influence and power. People want to be my friend. There's a certain vetting system. Like, you've got to have a certain bit of decorum about you. Like, not just firing up a life for no reason. You know? It's all to, what's it? Protect a platform. You know, you've got her in the middle, then you've got the others all in a circle with the shotguns. Like that. Like, I've never heard anything more crazy than having to cover for a show. Like, if I'm off and I'm on holiday or something, I'm on holiday. There ain't gonna be no show. Because people watch me for my personality, you know, not because it's a time slot and a thing. Like, thank you guys. Yeah, I'm busy. You know, I don't need friends to cover for me or like do all of that. It's ridiculous. I think there's a lot of people that have a lot of people that haven't spoken up either because they're either small creators or they're worried about the backlash, or it's that thing where I was even guilty of it as well because I was people pleasing because I kept people happy because I couldn't be bothered with the bullshit that came with it. Do you think I want Alex Brigham piping up about me 24/7? Ugh. You know, because I'm doing like great for myself, and like you guys are literally the foundations of it as well, you know, and I'm enjoying it. And it's, again, I think it's like PTSD from last year, like having nearly lost it before. They know that's my weak spot, you know, they know it's my weak spot, so they'll use that to their advantage. You know, Ophelia, hello darling. And it is, because I genuinely do love what I do. And I'm neutral with everybody, and I'd do anything for it. This isn't me just like blowing smoke up my ass, but I would. If I got it and you need it, you have it. If you need a favour, if you need help, like Dead Wings. I love Dead Wings. He's a breath of fresh air and I see something in him, you know, and we don't plot and we're not nasty. We throw ideas back and forth at each other. Like, these are people that you can create a great atmosphere with as creators and get together. You know, there's so many other creators that I want to do stuff with, meet up with, and like get those communities together. That's it. It's not like about stealing this and stealing that. It's about creating a good atmosphere and inspiring creativity. Ah, yes, Stars. Guys, can I give a special shout out to these absolutely beautiful ladies, Stars Boutique? Please go follow them. I love you girls. You know, yeah, me and G had plans. Before we fell out. We had plans. And I still think he's a handsome TikTok. A bit rough. We love it. Oh, don't get me started. Oh, yes, Ross, on your leash tomorrow. But no, and it just, you know, it's like, I think my audience saw, I love you too, Bonnie. Big up. Everyone could see it. It wasn't just me making stuff up and that. You know, people see stuff in the comments. Oh, they hear Sonny! No. Sonny, are they actually? Send them. Oh my God. I'm going to see Nicki Minaj. And also, can I just say, so I love my music and that. On my bucket list, I've got a list of singers that my mum used to love, and I've just bought tickets to go and see Janet Jackson in September. You lot know what I've been saying about Janet Jackson. I've been saying she needs to come on tour. Yes. Oh, I can't wait. I can't bloody wait. I'm excited. Oh, here he comes. Go on then. Yes. You can have the lovies of Daddy. The lovies of Daddy. The lovies of Daddy. Honestly, I've seen Prince. I've stayed with these all day. We've had lovies for Daddy. Yeah? You cuddle? He's such a teddy bear. They slept with me last night as well, didn't you? They love sleeping in Daddy's bed. They sleep all night. Like, they don't move. Big up, thanks for the diamond tree. Sweetie Queens, honestly, I manifested that. I can't wait to go and see her. Do you know what it is? I'm just... So many of you have taken the time out to send a message. Oh, say hi. Say hi. What time? Are you going to the salon today? Look at him. Are we going to the salon? I love him so much. Are we going to the salon? He does it to look. The Hive love you. Do you know what? My PO box ain't my PO box is not what's the word? I don't get stuff sent for me anymore. It's in my bio, by the way. If you want to send me fake designer items and counterfeit notes, absolutely. Or receipts. But I don't get nothing from me in the PO box anymore. I've got fucking barrels of dog treats. I don't need to pay for nothing for them. I've got pig's ears, rabbit ears. I don't mind. It means I've got happy pigs. Happy pigs. You know. But no, if anyone wants to send me letters or anything, please do, because I love reading your letters on live. I love reading your letters on live. I really do. Letters mean more to me than a gift would, and I mean that. Yeah, lungs as well. I like an old school letter. But no, every one of you that's taken time out just to send me a message and that, like, I'm cool, I'm chilling. I want to get back to normal and have a laugh, you know. I want to get back to normal, have a laugh, show people that, you know, you can say your bit and move on, you know. I will be coming live later on as well, because I want to put it all to bed, and tomorrow I want it to, this is it, it's the last thing that I have to say, and other people have to say as well that have been brought into it. And people that were there and people that know the truth, rather than my trauma be used as a weapon. It's in the link tree in my bio. It's in the link tree in my bio. You know, and yeah, I want to put it to bed, and I want everyone to hear it in its entirety, because there are no lies. It's just truth, you know, and it's my truth. It's not some TikTok gossip. It's not some stuff like that. It was brought on here by a bunch of clout chasers who say they wanted to do the right thing with the wrong information. And I've mended relationships from it. Some of my friendships have got stronger. The people that matter have explained about it, and that's it. That's all that matters, you know. But then you've got people like Mama Kaz, who's essentially done what she does best, and I've had to speak about that again and explain why I did it, you know. And eventually you'll understand. There'll be more of that story as to why I ended up getting sectioned, you know, because I want to be able, the whole point of me doing all of this is because I wanted to be able to help people in the first place and tell my story, you know, from your mental health struggles, whether you're struggling financially, emotionally, mentally, toxic relationships, toxic friendships, all of that, you know, because there's someone out there, there'll be a kid or a teenager in a children's home now with no ambition or stuck or never believing they're going to get anywhere. And as cliche as it sounds, like that was me. You know, I had a dream of being a pop star. And, you know, you feel quite lost, and you don't know where you're going, and you're dropping out of college and all the stuff like that. And I never had anyone to look up to in that sense, you know. By the time I found out Kerry Katona was in foster care, I was 19 and already off my tits. But, you know, so it's good to have, hopefully I can be that person to someone in that position that I was in 19, 20 years ago. You know, 20 years. Oh. Listen, we had a nice long cuddle. You're not coming up. Look, this is Mimi. Say hi. Yeah, hi, Leon. He doesn't want you up here. We're having daddy time now because you already slept on my knee. Ah, look, she does this. Oh. Go. Yes, I got you. She slept on my lap for like an hour. No, leave her alone. I will keep you at the groomers. You stay there. I'll bring you home. Kisses. Kisses for daddy. Oh. Ah, Wolf is here. Give a kiss. Why is she picked? She's jealous of him. Isn't it? She wants whatever we got, she wants. I can't have alone time with you, can I? Because she's always there, like a shadow. Look, she still does it. Lady Whistledown, thank you. Oh, Capone. Mimi, no. Look. No. Oh, so she does this. Look. Oh, stop doing that to her, you pervert. Oh. Isn't it? Only dogs. I've told you the poo story before, right? So I was taking him for a walk and what was it? I love you. I love you. Look at him. My boy. I was taking him for a walk and he was chewing something and I was like, oh, what's this? I was like, oh, what's that? Get that out of your mouth. And he wouldn't. So I pulled it and literally my hand was just covered in shit. He was eating shit. And then she was numbing on something. So I grabbed that and more shit. So they were both having like a pile of shit, a mouthful of shit at the same time. And I was like, it was my first week I had him as well. I was like, I don't want him anymore. I didn't realise dogs ate shit. Look at him. I love you so much. Oh. It made me cry. Does anyone else do that? I love you, little man. And you know, you fucking bitch. I do. Little legs. Look at her. Like, I watch him sometimes. I just think, I fucking love you. Does anyone else do that? Yeah. You're going to the salon. Are you going to the salon? Look. Oh. Oh. Capine, what are you doing? Like that. What are you looking at? Does anyone else dog do that? Capone. Oh, what are you looking at? He's not moving, he's scaring me. I see you. Oh, he wants me to do his chin. Oh, yeah, it is. Where's she coming? I want to go on a ghost hunt. I do. The kisses? Oh, she's got your foot. She's got your lamb foot. Are you going to have it? Go on, let her have it, because it'll just keep it quiet. I'm good, Margie, thank you. I want to go to the Pontefract. Should we do like one big meet-up? One big ghost meet? Well, not too many of you. Like 20. What's that? They're such little pigs, aren't they? Little pigs, little pigs. Oh. They are, honestly, the love of my lives. The love of my lives. Oh. Oh, Louise, I've just caught your comment. Your parcel's here, but I'm not opening it yet. The Amazon one. What's... Oh. Hiya, Tanya. I did get him at the right time. Yeah, they were in the chat yesterday. Or was it the day before? No, it's all cool. Like all creators have just reached out, whether it's just to make sure I'm alright or anything. There's nothing negative. I don't want people to get distracted from Lara. Big up, Lara. Hold on. God, these are going really fast. I can't keep up. Oh, Hannah said she messaged me. Did you message me on here, Hannah? Yeah, guys, I will reply, but there's so many. I've received like 500 messages on Instagram. My inbox has never been so full. Like, big up though. Like, thank you to everybody that messaged as well. But also, just with this, I want to take other people's mental health into consideration too. You know, some. Oh, I love you, Hannah. I'll read that properly and I'll reply. Hannah Stern's in the house. Hannah Stearns. But yeah, people can still have this, like in the comments, just like, don't lower yourselves to people's levels, you know. And if anyone has been triggered by anything, I do have support numbers that are pinned to my profile as well. So use those. Big up, Jessie, thank you. SOS, thank you, Hannah Louise. Big up, everyone. That jumped in the boxes and everything. I'm in a group chat with a couple of creators because we're planning something, and I'd fucking you lot are gonna love it. You lot are gonna love what we got up our sleeve. I'm not, so that's all I'm saying. Hiya, Joe Doll. Big up, Elite. Thank you, everyone. It's really going fast. Yeah, and I've taken from this. I feel as cheesy as it sounds, I feel a bit like it's like a rebirth, a renaissance. It's a renaissance. It is a renaissance. Big up Finn's mum. It's a renaissance, you know. What are you doing? Like, in a sense of, I feel like I've got my people understand now. Like, I've had last year hanging over me for ages. I've had these toxic women in the background who came to light yesterday when they weren't even named. They weren't mentioned. I just said my story. When they have been constantly up my backside for the last year. If I'm battling, they'll be in the next room. If I fall out with someone, they'll be in their DMs and with their communities, you know, trying to rile it up again because I'm doing all right with myself. I'm doing all right for myself. And I will be playing a video, yes I will, that puts it all into perspective. Someone reached out to me as well and sent me screenshots. There was a person in the box yesterday who gave attention to themselves and had agreed to troll me in a chat on a fake profile, calling the RSPCA. Yeah, calling the RSPCA, asked what my triggers were, and she was like, what was it? Oh, anything to do with drugs, his mum, you know, and this is someone who claims that they don't want drama. Yeah. And it's part of them too. Yeah. So, yeah. And it's, the waterworks were put on, the manipulation with the viewers is insane. You know, weaponizing personal situations and stuff. Yeah, it's big up Susanna. It's honestly, and I wanted them to go live because I wanted people to hear them. I wanted people to read their body language, but they'll never come on the screen. But I wanted people to take what they would from it, you know. And I think last night everyone was like, why have you, he hasn't even mentioned you. But well, no, you're just, you know, come on, grow your platform. That's what you want to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm glad you see it. And that's the relief, because they've got such a, Sandra Mannix, my darling, they've got such a low opinion of me, and they've got such a spiciness as to why I don't want to be friends with them anymore, you know, and they think they're that narcissistic that they think that they won't get caught out on their bullshit. And I will be talking about it more on live today, later on this evening, and putting it to bed with the real people that were involved. You know, 100% Mia. Redhead knows what I'm on about as well. So it'll be, you know, and I don't give permission anyone to share any of text messages that I've sent. Never. So I will also be going down the correct stages, you know. I have Fiddy, mate, and if anyone diminishes my character, then they'll be getting a letter, 100%. I will be taking them to the cleaners legally, you know. Oh yeah, but it's out there now, so she shot herself in the foot. She shared the messages, so I'll have to take the appropriate action, you know. And you could see the messages that she put. There were only half of the story, you know, because they're just so bitter and jealous. You're both a very narcissistic pair if you're watching this. And it's been a long, long year for me. And having you in the shadows, pulling the strings, you can get absolutely anybody involved that you want, but you will not win. You'll lose because you haven't got a good heart. You haven't got a good heart. You've got a dark soul. Very nasty, vicious women. Very gaslighting, very manipulative, and very calculated. So, yeah, and there's so many creators that have had dealings with the pair of them as well. That's why no one will touch them. That's why no one will listen. They'll do it all sneakily, though, wouldn't they? They'll do it all behind the scenes. They'll do it in people's inbox, sly and sneaky. We see you, we see everything. But I'll never say your names again. I'll never say your names again. 100%, Arlene, 100%. They love the attention. They've got victim complex, you know. They want what I have, and they'll never get it. Never. You know. And I can't wait just to put it all to bed, to tell a massive audience and take their the one thing, you know. No truce was called. I agreed, and I never mentioned it again. But then it just come out of the woodwork, you know. Big up Fat Bearded Scotsman, thank you. Does that make sense? What was that? Oh, I know she follows you, Jodie. Let me see. What did Jodie say? Oh, they're very dangerous women. They're very dangerous women. You know. Do I want who to leave the app? I don't care who's on the app. You know, I just want them to fuck off and leave me alone. These two in particular that I'm talking about. Like, just get over it. There, Mimi. What's she doing? I don't honestly care what creators are on the app or who's on the app or... Big up, Amanda. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I don't care who's on the app. I don't care who's got a platform, and I don't care who hasn't got a platform. You know, I don't care. I care about myself. I care about myself. That's it. I'm worried about what I'm doing next, what I'm going to create next, where I'm going to be in 6 months. I don't give a shit about what other people are doing. But the moment it starts to affect my platform, and the moment people start affecting my head and trying to manipulate and control, then yeah, I will say something. But other than that, I'm just happy doing my own thing, you know. Like, my show isn't an FYP show. My show covers all sorts: true crime, paranormal stuff, real life stories, what's going on in the news, horoscope. I even do fucking horoscopes. You know, my Nit News is just a small segment. That's it. But you get people that have whole shows of it. Like, I like EQs because she's sassy with it, but she's diplomatic as well. She says how it is, you know. But it's not even hers is toxic. Do you know what I'm saying? And it isn't. Same with Tyrone's. Tyrone's is fucking hilarious. Tyrone's is hilarious. You know, there's entertainment and then there's just toxicity, you know. Even Luke the Judge's show, that's technically just a show aimed to continue this nice girl narrative, you know. It's just a repeat of hers. And that's the truth. That's not just to be a bitch, it's truth, you know. She's my after show. I'm joking. Who's the after show now? No, I'm joking. I'm just being a shady bitch. You know. But that's all I wanted. I just wanted space and to be able to say my own thing. That's it. Without having the bullshit that comes with it. You know, like saying something I disagree with, but like without my peace. Like, when I turn the camera's off. I'm not scrolling. I'm not talking to people off the app. I'm not doing none of that, you know. But then when, what's the word? MK Backup. Oh, that's never Mama Kaz. Is that Mama Kaz or Milton Keynes? Mama Kaz or Milton Keynes? Big up Bruce Wayne, you legend. Oh. If that's Mama Kaz and you're sending me a rose, you need to watch your pennies, honey. Don't be sending me a rose if you can't afford it, babes. Redhead, I love you. Thank you, Andrew. Oh, you're so handsome. I love you. Oh. I love you. He's been waiting for this daddy cuddle all day. I know. So much. He's just such a good boy, isn't he? He's just such a good boy. Yeah. I know. It's like when I've got my dogs and I've got my friends and I've got you guys, it's just like I'm so rich in a lot of stuff, you know. Like it's quite motivating because I literally like I can make stuff. Like, I look forward to making videos now. You know, I lost that for a while. I lost that drive for a while. But no, what was I going to say? So going back to like, it's going to be back to business for me on Monday, but at the same time, it's the only people in my life that I do care about, the ones I speak to behind the scenes, you know, the creators I speak to behind the scenes. But when I honestly, I didn't expect it, Christine. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Gypsy Lynn. I didn't expect it. I just came on and said my piece. I thought, do you know what? I thought it was going to be the complete opposite. It's quite intimidating bringing it all up again, just in case people ain't going to believe you and think you're chatting shit. I haven't got a reason to lie. Legit, I've got no reason, you know. I'm a massive believer in karma. I'm a massive believer of what goes around comes around. Like, you put it out there to the universe, you'll get it back, you know? I lie in bed for 45 minutes with a fucking crystal on my forehead, for fuck's sake. Like, I'm fucking the size of a fucking sage. Don't tell me I ain't spiritual. So I just try and be a best version, you know? Yeah. But at the same time, like, well, it's my piece. When I back to turning the camera off. When I turned the camera off, that's it. My personal life resumes. But at the same time, I would post a video, or I'd do something, or I'd be chilling, and TikTok would get dragged out into my personal life because egos are like, oh, is this and it? Oh yeah, but this and it, and I'm like, fuck off, mate. Fuck off. Miami, one of the biggest, thank you, Jojo, darling, one of the biggest opportunities of my life, going to Miami, yeah, and meeting the amazing people that I met out there, big up S9, thank you, Jojo, was tainted by them lot. It was almost like I had to get permission, you know. No. It was tainted by them lot. I hardly went live in Miami because the green-eyed monster, you know, because they would be in the group chats or the calls. Oh, yeah, I can't believe that. Oh, who does he think he is? You know, the sly digs. Oh, welcome to the original OG FYP show. Why have you got to say that, you dick? You never say... The live pro digs. You know, oh, live pro's pointless, isn't it? Oh, right, okay. You know, all of it. And you all see it, and I'm glad you see it. Yeah, Volley. You know, there's just so much. And then they act surprised when I'm like, no. And they sit there and they're like, we didn't do this, we didn't do that. Where's the receipts? You don't need to have receipts for toxic behaviour because people see it. Exactly. They think you're that stupid. Like, you know. Yeah. Am I not projecting? What's that? Are you not projecting thinking they were talking about you going to Miami? They were talking about me going to Miami because phone calls were had behind the scenes. It was like World War fucking III. And Alex Brigham did his usual firing up alive. He's after Miss Red's platform. How's that projecting? I don't speak on anything without facts, you know. Yeah. Exactly. Like, Luke the Judge used to mute my name in the chat in his live. He used to mute my name in his chat. You know? People would tag him in videos. No, not watching that, already seen that. Like, yeah. Yeah. Honestly. You know? Yeah, I'd never get mentioned. Oh, none of my videos, no. Oh, God, it was fucking locked down. It was, in a way, they're giving me advertising, you know? So they were like, nope. Yeah. People were like, oh, your name's filtered in Luke's. So they were you know? I was demodded because ADHD got the better of me and it kept on muting your name. See? Do you know what I mean? That's it. It was, oh. And the only reason they wanted me to go to the party is because I've got a platform. You know, that's it. That's literally it. Yes, you did, Mr. Capone. That's it. Like, hello, Mrs. Zorro, darling. That was it. And you know, I feel like a weight's off my shoulder now because I feel like I'm not the only one that sees it. Like sometimes you do question yourself. You question yourself. You feel like you're going. It's like being in an abusive relationship or friendship. You know, when people play mind fucks with you, it's like that. You question, second guess everything. Like I had to be off at like 10 to 10. I was like, oh shit, I've got to wrap up the show, you know. And everyone was like, why are you coming off at 10? Because I had to. Look at you being so proud as punch of yourself. You're so handsome. You know, I ain't going to the party. I'm going to have my own party. Right, we're having a party. I do want my own party. I would like, not like a party. It'd be like a event. I'd call it an event. It'd be Zach the Brat featuring Wolf. Who else would we have? Chucky Q in there. DJ. Guest list will be a bit chaotic. Nicole Mannix, Ryan Dead Wings. Yeah, a soiree. Ricky as well. Yeah. I'd invite Tyrone. I like Tyrone. I think he's sound. You know, VIP tickets. That Millen. Sweetie Queen should be there. You'll be on the guest list as well. Yeah. But I just want to thank all the creators as well that have got behind me too. There's so many of you that have really like shown support, reached out, DMs, messages. Like, yes. You know. And you guys, do you want to cuddle? You look so uncomfortable. Come on. Oh, the cuddles. I love him. Do you love me? 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 You've literally been on my lap for this whole live. Oh, kisses for daddy. Kisses for daddy. Oh. He is beautiful, isn't he? It's not great when it goes muddy puddles. Oh, big yawn. The big yawn. You're going to the salon today. Are you going to the salon? What's the time? Oh, 111 on the clock. 111. Oh, 111. Oh. Sometimes I like a kiss and then I remember, you've just eaten shit. Oh, honestly, when you're a dog owner, it's feral, isn't it? It's a feral life. It's a feral life.